All right. Okay, welcome back, my NextGen family. We are going to continue on our second part of this paper, ON 2023, paper 4.3, okay, from question 7 to 11. Question 7a, complete the table of values for y equals to 3 cos 2x. Values are given correct to one decimal place. Okay, what we need to do? All you need to do, substitute this value into this formula here. Okay, so y equals to 3 cos 2 times 45. Okay, this one just literally type in the calculator. You don't need to put the degree symbol. Okay, please don't put the degree symbol. You won't get an answer. Okay, this one 3 cos 2 times 60. Then 3 cos 2 times 80. Okay, whatever the calculator show you, you write it to one decimal place only. This will be 0, negative 1.5, and then negative 2.8. Okay, easy 3-mark question here. Next thing, draw the graph of y equals to 3 cos 2x. So you just need to label it out. 0, 3. Okay, I want y'all, every time when we do graph, put it in X symbol. Okay, don't put it as a dot, because if you put it in dot, later very hard for you to see the value after you all draw the line. Also use pencil. Okay, in exam, please do not use pen. 2.8, 20, 2.3. Okay, for the y-axis, every box is 0.2. So this one will be somewhere in the middle. 30, 1.5, 40, 0.5. Okay, you see, it's not really in same intervals. So this one will be 45, 0, 50, negative 0.5, 60. 60 will be negative 1.5. Here, negative 1.5. Then negative 2.3. 80. 80 is how much? Negative 2.8. Then negative 3.0. Okay, when we draw a cost graph, please do not use your ruler, okay? Because a cost graph is by right smooth one. Okay, so try your best to draw it as smooth as you can. Connect all the dots. Okay, connect all the dots together. Freehand it. Okay, need to draw smooth. Okay, try your best to draw it as smooth as you can. Okay, next one. Use your graph to solve 3 cos 2x minus 2. Okay, remember, every time when we do paper 4, there will be one graph question normally. Okay, normally there will be one graph question. So how do we do this? 3 cos 2x is the graph that you just drew, which is this blue color one. Okay, y equals to 3 cos 2x. They want you to solve for when 3 cos 2x is equals to negative 2. So what you're going to do is you are going to, at negative 2, draw a line like that. Okay, this is y equals to negative 2. How we understand this is like that. y1 equals to y2. So I need to sketch the line and see where is the point of intersection. Okay, do you need to sketch a line? Actually, it's not required, but this is the way that I teach students. Okay, you can just read it also if you want. So here, negative 2. Okay, my answer here is about 65. Okay, 65. So it is x coordinate when y equals to negative 2. Not 2. Negative 2. Okay, so here, okay, by right, actually, there will be a range of answers that will be acceptable. In this case, they will take 65 to 67 because my graph and your graph might be slightly different. Okay, so this point here, if I read it, it will be 65. Okay, so we will write here 65. You are write 66 or 67, depending on your graph, also can. Okay, the next one. By drawing a suitable straight line, solve the equation 120 cos 2x equals to 80 minus x from 0 to 90 degrees. Okay, this one also same concept again. y1 equals to y2. Okay, but the problem is right now, the left-hand side is not the equation of this. Okay? Yeah, 65 to 67 can. Okay, so what do I need to do for this type of question? The first step, okay, you write this down first. 120 cos 2x equals to 80 minus x. The first step is to make left-hand side same as equation of graph that was drawn. Okay, graph drawn. So what was the equation of the graph that was drawn, which was this blue color one? 3 cos 2x, right? Can I make this to 3 cos 2x? Can, right? What do I need to do? I divide this whole thing by 40. Okay, 120 divided by 40 will become 3. I want to make it to 3 cos 2x. So this will become 3 cos 2x. Here, you'll get 80 minus x over 40. Okay, once the left-hand side have done this already, so now your right-hand side, you simplify it first. Okay, 80 over 40, you'll get 2 minus x over 40. Okay, so this will be y1 equals to y2. So you want to sketch this right-hand side graph. This is the logic of this question. Okay, so part 2, sketch y equals to, okay, I will just put it like this, minus x over 50 plus 2. Okay, normally they will ask you to just draw a straight line graph. Okay, will be a straight line. They already say in the question also, they say by drawing a suitable straight line. Normally they won't ask you to draw a curve. So in our IGCSE syllabus, it's always like this. Understand the step? Okay, make the left-hand side to the equation of the graph drawn. If it's not the same equation, then whatever that you get on the right-hand side, you need to sketch it out. So how do I sketch this out? Okay, to sketch, you use x-intercept and y-intercept. Okay, so here, find x and y-intercept. Okay, in fact, you can use any points, but x-intercept and y-intercept will be the easiest for you all to find because I just substitute in equals to 0. So the calculation here, okay, x-intercept, y will be equals to 0. Okay, so let's solve for this one. 0 equals to negative x over 40 plus 2. X over 40 equals to 2. X is equals to 80. Okay, so I got my x-intercept. X equals to 80. Okay, the next one. Y-intercept, it is when my x is equals to 0. So y equals to negative 0 over 40 plus 2. Y is equals to 2. So we will take these two values here. Okay, we'll use these two values. Isn't moving 2 over makes it negative 2? I didn't move the 2. I moved the negative x over 40. This one, I move the left-hand side. 2, I remain it here. Okay, so 80 and 2. 80 is the x-intercept. So over here, then here, 2. Okay, we draw a line. Okay, use your ruler, draw a line This pink color line will be y equals to negative x over 40 plus 2. Okay, then what we want to find is where is the point of intersection. Okay, the last step is okay, this one is step 1, step 2, then step 3, find point of intersection. Yeah, can be quite tedious this step. Okay, based on your graph, you see where exactly is your point of intersection. Based on mine, this one is 35. So x is equals to 35. Okay, they accept, in the mark scheme, they accept from 32 to 36. Okay, from 32 to 36. Question 7. Okay, graph. Okay, graph type of question. This one very, very often or very high chance will come up for paper 4. Okay, and it's always the same format. They ask you to draw it out. Okay, draw it out, go calculate the table. Then after that, there will be one question on something like this. They'll ask you to draw a straight line to solve the equation. Okay, if you all are good, can you just type 7 for question 7? Okay, any question, just type in the chat. You can master already, paper 4. Okay, 7, 7, 7. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Question 8a. The diagram shows a shape made from a major sector. Why need to divide 40? Okay, quickly ask, later I move on already. Why need to divide 40? Because write down this statement. Make left-hand side same as equation of the graph drawn. You want to make it to 3 cos 2x. That's why you have to divide this by 40. Okay, this is the criteria. I wrote down all the steps already. Understand? Okay, any more question or not? Final one. I won't move on later after I discuss all of these. You all can ask back again. Yeah, can Okay, let's go to question 8a. The diagram shows a shape made from a major sector AOB and triangles OBC and AOD. OB 6 cm, BC 2 cm, obtuse angle AOC 135 and BCO is 90 degrees. Show the angle BOC is equals to 19.5 correct to 1 dp. What property we're going to use? Okay, we can use the right angle triangle BOC. Okay, this one is 6. This is 2. Okay, angle BOC. What can we do here? Right angle triangle, we can use so ka twa. So, very good. Sine theta equals to opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, sine theta is equals to 2 over 6. Theta is inverse sine 2 over 6. Okay, calculate this into your calculator. Shift sine 2 over 6. You get 19.47. Okay, normally what I would do, as mentioned to you all previously, when they say correct to 1 dp, you write an answer that is more than 1 dp first, maybe 2 dp. Then after that, only you just rewrite it like that. Okay, theta equals to 19.5 degrees. Okay, number 2. Calculate the area of the major sector AOB. Okay, let me just label this first. Major sector AOB. Okay, what is the formula of AOB? Sector, we first need to know that is theta over 360 times pi r squared. Okay, theta over 360 times pi r squared. So we need to first find the angle of this part here. Okay, what is this angle? So angle AOB, okay, this is the bigger one, which is 360 minus 135 minus 19.5. Okay, calculate this, you get 205.5. Okay, then formula just now that we said, area of sector, you'll need to memorize theta over 360 times pi r squared. Okay, what sector is that? The pizza slice. Okay, the pizza slice. Theta over 360 times pi r squared. Theta 205.5 over 360 times pi times 6 squared. Okay, calculate this. You should get 64.6 cm squared. Okay, area of the major sector AOB. Okay, next one. C is the midpoint of OD. Calculate AD. Okay, where is this OD? C is the midpoint of OD. They want us to find AD. Okay, so I need to find what is the length of this first. Okay, this part here. I can use this part, just now what we calculated, or not what we calculated. What we did over here. Okay, let's find what is OC first. OC, I can use Pythagoras theorem. OC square plus 2 square equals to 6 square. OC will be square root 6 square minus 2 square. Okay, you will get cert 32. Okay, cert 32. OD, okay, is 2 times of OC because it's the midpoint. So you will get here 2 cert 32. Okay, but if you type into your calculator, you will get 8 cert 2, right? Okay, this one you can just type into your calculator since you got access to calculator anyway. Okay, the next one, they want you to find AD. How do I find AD? We are going to use this big triangle here like that. Okay, like this. Okay, draw it out first. OAD. This is 135 degrees. This one is 6 cm. This one is 8 cert 2. They want us to find AD. Okay, what formula do we use? We have a crocodile mouth. Cos rule. Okay. Cos rule states that a squared equals to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. The little a is this one, okay, the one that is opposite. So AD square, we put into the formula, AD square equals to 6 square plus 8 cert 2 square minus 2 times 6 times 8 cert 2 cos 135 degrees. Okay, you type the whole right-hand side into the calculator. Okay, just type the whole thing in the calculator. What do you get? You should get 260. AD is square root 260. Square root 260, which will give you 16.12 or 16.1. Cos rule, anyone not clear on how to use cos rule? Okay, all good, huh? Okay, let's go to question 4. Calculate the total area of the shape. Okay, so you look at the shape here. What do we have? We have this OBC, which is a right angle triangle. So right angle triangle, I can just use half times base times height. I have this triangle, which is not so regular triangle, a scalene triangle. We can use 1/2 AB sine C. Then this part here is the sector, which we already calculated just now in the previous question. Okay, so all of it are different formulas. You break it down one by one. So first one, the right angle OBC plus the triangle AOD plus the sector AOB. Okay, formula for this one is 1/2 base times height. This one is 1/2 AB sine C. And this one, okay, just now we already calculated from the second question. Okay, A2. Put into the formula 1/2 base times height, cos of 2, plus 1/2 times 6 times 8 sec 2 times sine 135 degrees plus 64.6. Okay. You either break it down, you slowly go and calculate, or you just type the whole thing into the calculator, you will get 94.2. And 94.2. Okay, just now someone said, not so sure how to do this, right? 95.3 can. Okay, they accept from 94.15 to 94.27. Because it all depends what values that you're using. Since got a lot of the values all like, if you keep rounding up, right, then they keep getting less and less accurate. But they are reasonable and again, they will let you use certain values. Okay, let's go to question B. A sector of a circle has radius 8 cm and area 160 cm squared. A mathematically similar, so you see the keyword here, similar sector has radius 20 cm. Calculate the area of the larger sector. So we are comparing right now radius, then area, then they ask us to find area. And this is a question on similarity. Okay, this is a question of similarity. Okay, how do similarity? I am comparing length and area. So we can use this formula, which is, okay, they want us to find area, right? So area 1 over area 2 equals to length 1 over length 2. And then we square root at the area. Okay, this is the concept on similarity that I taught you all. Okay, what are we going to fit into here? We have one big and one small one. So let's put the big on top, small at the bottom, because you see, they want us to find the area of the larger sector. So this is the small. Okay, this is the small one. This one is the big one. Okay, so A1 is the area of the large one. So A1 over 160 square root equals to length of the big one over the length of the small one, which is the radius. Then you just rearrange everything. 20 over 8, your square root, bring that to square, then you times 160. Your answer you'll get is 1000 cm squared. Okay, so just a reminder, similarity type of question, we just use this. Length 1 over length 2 equals area 1 over area 2 equals to volume 1 over volume 2. This one will square root. This one you'll use cube root. Okay. Question 8. If you are good, just type 8. Okay, just type in 8. Okay, let's go to the next one. Question 9. Okay, question 9. A is 0.2, B 3.3, C 4.0. Okay, determine if triangle ABC is scalene, isosceles, or equilateral. Okay, just now some of you say not so sure how to do this. Okay, what is scalene, isosceles, and equilateral? Do you all know what's the meaning of that first? Scalene, isosceles, and equilateral. Okay, let's define it first so that all of us are on the same page. Scalene triangle, number 1, scalene means all sides different. Okay, all sides different. Different means different length. Isosceles, two sides same. Okay, then equilateral. Okay, this one you all should know already, right? All three sides same. Okay, so how do I know whether they are scalene, isosceles, or equilateral? The method that we're going to use is you need to calculate the length of each side. What is length formula? Okay, we need to calculate length of each side. Length formula is square root. Okay, do you all remember now? Square root x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, you have to memorize this formula. So if I want to find the length between 2 points, I need to use this formula. X2 minus x1 square, y2 minus y1 square. Okay, which topic is this under? Coordinate geometry. Which is the beginning of graph. Okay, everything related to straight line equation. Y equals mx plus c. So there are a few formulas that you all have to memorize, which is in this chapter here, we will tackle all of it. Okay, can you all find the length of AB, length of BC, and the length of AC? Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's find what is AB first. AB is square root 3 minus 0 square plus 3 minus 2 square. Okay, we will get cert 10. Okay, just type in the calculator. Cert 10. AC. Okay, AC we will get 4 minus 0 square plus 0 minus 2 square. Cert 20. BC square root 3 minus 4 square plus 3 minus 0 square. We will get cert 10. Okay, you all see here, got 2 of it is the same, right? two of the sides, they are the same. So which triangle is this? Scalene, isosceles, or equilateral? Isosceles, right? Okay, so equilateral, if you all don't know, this one, all three sides same. Okay, because two of the length, they are the same, which is your AB and BC. Okay, AB is equals to BC. Therefore, this is an isosceles triangle. Okay, don't spell it wrongly. Isosceles. I-S-O-S, celes. Okay, I-S-O-S, celes. Triangle. Okay, fun, this question? 4-mark question. All right, so use length to calculate and to check for this triangle. Okay, let's go to question B1. Find the equation of the line AC. Give your answer in the form y equals mx plus c. Okay, we use the 2 points, A and C, 0, 2, and 4, 0. The first thing that we're going to find, let's find the gradient of AC. 0 minus 2, 4 minus 0. You will get negative 1 over 2. Okay, how to find C? C, you look, actually we got the answer already. 2. C is y-intercept. So C is equals to 2. You don't need to calculate it. Now you substitute into y equals mx plus c. So y equals to negative 1 over 2x plus 2. Okay, next one. Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AC. Oh, okay. This one is all the formulas they are asking you for the coordinate geometry already. Okay, if you're not sure on this, go into chapter 7 on the graph. Okay, inside my Thinkific, chapter 7, the first few videos is all on coordinate geometry. Okay, how do we do this part here? We first need to find the gradient of the normal. Then we need to find the midpoint of AC. Okay, how to find gradient of normal? Just now, the gradient of AC, which is above here, is negative 1 over 2. The gradient of the normal is what? Gradient of normal is the negative reciprocal. So it will just be equals to 2. Negative reciprocal. That means your negative inverse. Okay, the next thing we need to find, after we have our gradient, you need to find your midpoint. Okay, you need to find what's the midpoint. Midpoint of AC, we are still using this same point here. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, which will get 4 plus 0 over 2. 2 plus 0 over 2. Okay, you get 2, 1. Okay, so now I'm going to use these two. Gradient 2 and then this 2, 1. I'm going to put into y equals mx plus c to find the value of c. Okay, so we got this one, then find c. 1 equals to 2 times 2 plus c. C is equals to negative 3. Okay, therefore your final answer will be y equals to 2x minus 3. We got to use the m of the normal and the y-intercept, which is the c value. Y equals to 2x minus 3. Okay, got it? All right. The last one, I think this is where a lot of students get a little bit stuck. Okay. A, B, C, D is a kite. By the way, this one you need to look back into all the previous part here. Okay, Shavesh asks, can you sub into y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1? Can also. Okay, that one is a math formula. Okay, it is an math formula. Mark scheme normally use y equals mx plus c lah. Okay, so for me personally, I will just stick with the mathematics formula. But I don't think they will minus your mark if you use that formula because technically it's the same thing. Okay. ABCD is a kite. The point D has coordinate W, 4W plus 1. Find the coordinates of D. Okay, I want you all to roughly sketch it out first. A, B, C, D. Okay? So, what's A, B, C, D? Okay. We got the points, right? You don't have to draw until so accurate. This one is not about not about drawing. I explain to you all the concept. Okay, A and B. Here and here, right? A, 0, 2. D, 4, 0. Okay, B, probably somewhere here. 3, 3. Okay, what do we understand by the concept of kite? Kite should give you something like this, right? Okay, these are just roughly sketching. Okay, it can be here, it can be here, okay, it can be anywhere. But what do we need to know about kite is that the diagonals, okay, they are perpendicular to each other. Okay, so this is a property that we need to know. This is under the topic of mensuration. Okay, so a kite has diagonals that are perpendicular to each other. Okay, so we will assume that D is probably somewhere here. Okay, I just write first. D is probably around here. Okay, what's D? W, 4W plus 1. Okay, so what do we know about D over here? What's the relationship? Sorry, this is not D, this is C. Okay, A, B, C, D. Okay, what do we know about D? Where does D lies on? Okay, you look back into the previous question, we all try to figure out from here. Same line as A. AD. Okay, good try, but we don't have this. We don't know this, right or not? Look back into the previous question. What did we calculate just now? Okay, what you're saying is not wrong, but we don't have information on this. Okay, look back into the direct previous question, the question 2. Formula of line AC. No, we didn't find what is AC. Midpoint of AC. No, D is not midpoint of AC. Look at it. Okay, clue. What is this line? What is this line called? Look back into the previous question. How is it related? Okay, perpendicular bisector of what? The line BD is the perpendicular bisector of what? AC, correct. Can you all see or not? You look into the previous question, we calculated the perpendicular bisector of AC. Perpendicular bisector means a line that passes through the middle of the original line at 90 degrees. Got it? Okay, so you see that this line BD is actually the perpendicular bisector. Okay, so what we can say here first is that point D lies on perpendicular bisector of AC. Okay, the previous question. Okay, what is the perpendicular bisector? Y equals 2x minus 3, right? So we need to substitute these two values. This is x and this is y into perpendicular bisector, which is y equals to 2x minus 3. This is from question 2. Okay, this is from question 2. Okay, sub it inside. And this is x and y. So 4w plus 1 equals to 2w minus 3. Go and find what is w from here. W equals to negative 4. W is equals to negative 2. Okay, so my x is w. What is 4w plus 1? 4 times negative 2 plus 1, which is negative 7. Okay, so this is my x. This is my y. Negative 2, negative 7. Okay, I know a lot of students get stuck for this one. Not so common, right, this question. Okay, but it's understanding the property of kite, which is made up of product of the diagonals. Okay, if you are good for this, no more question, press 9. Give me a 9. For question 9. After that, any more question? Okay, I think the rest then should be okay, right? Okay, let's go to question 10. Question 10. Expand and simplify. Okay, pretty easy. Let's expand it. 8x minus 4 minus 18 plus 6x. 14x minus 22. Do I need to factorize this? Okay, don't need lah. Okay, so just leave it as 14x minus 22. Okay, next one, factorize it completely. So let's look at one term at a time. 6 and 9, 3. X squared and x, x. Y and y, y. So here we will be left with 2x plus 3. So 3xy, 2x plus 3. Okay, this one is, this particular factorizing, I think it is a bit unique. Okay, did you all manage to do this? 3-mark question. Okay, 4x squared minus y squared plus 8x plus 4y. Okay, number one, we have to see this. The first criteria, all 4 of them don't have anything in common. So what we can do is you factorize it in pairs first. Okay, so you go and put here 4x squared minus y squared, then you factorize 8x plus 4y. Look at 4x squared minus y squared. What form is this? This is a square value. This is a square value. So we can use, over here is a squared minus b squared equals to a plus b, a minus b. Okay, so we can write it as 2x plus y, 2x minus y. Okay, then look at this 8x plus 4y. What is common? Okay, what is common between both of them? 4, right? Okay, so 4, 2x plus y. Okay, now what you're going to do, you see here, this and this, they are common between both of them. So you factorize out 2x plus y from both of them. 2x plus y, then whatever that's left in the bracket, 2x minus y plus 4. Okay, can I simplify it further? Cannot, right? Okay, this will be your final answer. 2x plus y. Okay, you don't need to put in square bracket, but just put in rounded bracket. 2x minus y plus 4. All right? Can do this one? Okay. Next one. Question C. Antonio travels 100 km at an average speed of x kilometer per hour. He then travels a further 150 km at an average speed of x plus 10 km per hour. The time taken for the whole journey is 4 hours 20 minutes. Show that this equation. Okay, first thing, we draw it out first. Okay, see what are they describing here. So you got two parts of the journey. Okay, first part is 100 km. So this one, my distance is 100 km. My speed is x kilometer per hour. The second part of the journey, 150 km, speed is x plus 10 kilometer per hour. Okay, they say the whole journey here will take you 4 hours and 20 minutes. So we need to try to make sense of this equation here. Okay, what we can do is that we can find the time here and the time here. What is the formula? Okay, we use our triangle. Speed, distance, time. Time is distance over speed. So for me to find time here, time is distance over speed. Your second time here is 150 over x plus 10. Okay, however, you see the time that is given to us here. This is in hours. Okay, the unit is hours. This one is also in hours. This one is hours and minutes. So I need to convert this minutes to hours also. Okay, so let's convert this one first. 20 divided by 60 hours. So 4 and 1 over 3 hour, which is equals to 13 over 3 hour. Okay, so I'm going to add up all of these together. 100 over x, 150 over x plus 10 equals to 13 over 3. So this will be the equation. 100 over x plus 150 over x plus 10 equals to 13 over 3. Okay, what can we do? We can multiply. Okay, we can do the left-hand side, make it to one fraction first. So this one will multiply x plus 10, multiply x plus 10. This one multiply x, multiply x. So here will become 100x plus 10 plus 150x over x plus 10 equals to 13 over 3. Okay, I don't want so many layers, so I'm gonna cross multiply it like that. Okay, so all the values here will be multiplied by 3. So 300x plus 10 plus 450x equals to 13x x plus 10. Open up the bracket. 300x plus 3000 plus 450x equals to 13x squared plus 130x. Shift everything to the right-hand side. Okay, and then we group it together. 130x, 450x, 300x. So 130 minus 300 minus 450, we'll get minus 620. So I shift everything to the right-hand side. So this one will be 13x squared minus 620x minus 3000. Okay, then I'll put equals 0 to the right-hand side. Okay. All right. Next one. Okay, next one. Okay, so now you got this equation. Solve 13x squared minus 62x minus 3000 to find the speed Antonio travels for the first 100 km of the journey. You must show all your working and give your answer to one decimal place. Okay, this one actually we can straight away use calculator to find, right? Okay, so what I want you to do in exam, please use calculator to find the answer first. Okay, everyone take out your calculator. Okay, you go into the quadratic equation mode on your calculator. Type in this equation first. 13 minus 620 minus 3000. Okay, this is what I want you all to always do in exam. So everyone know how to type this in the calculator? 13x squared minus 620x minus 3000 equals to 0. Okay, you type it in, you will get, this one you write it somewhere at the side. You get 52.1 and x2 is negative 4.43. Okay, why we want to write this out first? So that you know what is the final outcome that you want to get. However, you still need to slowly put it in and show your working. Okay, when you see got this kind of irrational solution, what is the method that we're going to use? When we solve for quadratic, irrational solution means we use quadratic formula. Okay, quadratic formula. So quadratic formula, A is equals to 13, B equals to negative 620, C is equals to negative 3000. Okay, the value that we'll be getting is negative B plus minus square root B squared minus 4AC over 2A. Okay, we're going to put into this equation. Okay, let's sub it in. Negative 620 plus minus B squared minus 4AC 13 negative 3000 over 2A, 2 times 13. Okay, type the whole thing into the calculator for the one inside the bracket. You should get 540,400 over 2 times 13. Okay. One is plus, one is minus. You will get 52.11. Then x equals to negative 4.43. Okay, look into the x value. X represents speed, right? So speed cannot be negative. So we're going to reject this one here. Okay, the only answer we're going to use is 52.1. Because they say also correct to 1 BP, 1 decimal place. Okay, Ken? Okay, if you all can do this, just type this what? Question 10. Question 10. Okay, 10C1. Okay, why we need to put time as subject? Okay, why do we need to put time as subject? Because they give you time. The information that they give you is this. The time taken for the whole journey is 4 hours, 20 minutes. So time is given to you. So we can find the total time because this, they only give us distance and speed, right? This one, distance and speed. What can I find from distance and speed? I can also find time because of the formula of time equals to distance over speed. Okay, I need to equate it to something. Okay, Medina, do we reject the answer because it's negative? Yes. Yes, because speed only has positive. Okay, speed only got positive value because it is a scalar quantity. Okay, any more question? Question 10. Okay, clear. Just write down all these notes. Okay, we are going to go for the last one. The diagram shows a sketch of y equals to 18 plus 5x minus 2x squared. Find the coordinates of A, B, and C. Okay, this is a quadratic equation. A is x-intercept, B is y-intercept. Okay, x and y-intercept. So x-intercept means y equals to 0, y-intercept, x equals to 0. Okay, let's find the y-intercept first lah. Okay, because got one only. Let's find point B. Point B is y-intercept means x equals to 0. So we substitute y equals to 18. Okay, do we need to sub in 0, 0? Don't need lah. Okay, just write y equals to 18. Therefore, B is 0, 18. Okay, let's find point A and C. Point A and C is x-intercept, therefore y is equals to 0. So for me to find y equals to 0, 0 equals to 18 plus 5x minus 2x squared. We switch it to the other side. Okay, this one, if you want, use calculator, but you'll show your working lah. Okay, so if you want to factorize it, what I'll do, I'll just use calculator to factorize it, but just show your working. So here will become 2x minus 9, x plus 2 equals to 0. X is 9 over 2, x is negative 2. Your calculator will show you these two values, but make sure you know how to reverse the process of it. Okay, for those who do not reverse, I just show you all step by step. This is what calculator show you. If you get a decimal, change it to improper fraction first. Multiply. Okay, multiply the denominator, then bring over the other value like that. And this one just x plus 2 equals to 0. So to be safe, you all just write down the steps. Because by right in your current syllabus, actually you all cannot use calculator to check for the answer or to solve the answer. It's in a way a cheating way. That's why Cambridge gonna take away the calculator already. Okay, so that you all force you all to learn how to solve or factorize it properly. Okay, so my B and C, which one is A and C? A will be the -2, 0. C will be the 9/2, 0. So -2, 0, 9/2, 0. This one is 0, 18. Okay, you can write it as 4.5 also okay. Am I serious? No, I'm Ivan. Yeah lah, after your next year, right? 2025 batch onwards, no more calculator already. For paper one. Not paper one, sorry, paper 2. So you all are still lucky, you're lucky, still can use calculator. Okay, let's do the next final two. Differentiate 18 plus 5x minus 2x squared. Okay, how do we do this? dy over dx. Multiply power minus 1. So 5x will become 5 minus 2x squared. This one you multiply in front. This will become 4x. So 5 minus 4x. Final question. Find the coordinates of the point on y equals to 18 plus 5x minus 2x squared, where the gradient is 17. How can we find gradient of a curve? Okay, what is the formula? Gradient of the curve. Which equation represents gradient? Okay, so dy over dx is also known as gradient function. Okay, so this is what you need to know first. So gradient, that means our dy over dx is equals to 17, not 7. What's dy over dx? You refer to the previous question, which is 5 minus 4x equals to 17. Minus 4x equals to 12. X is equals to minus 3. Since they say they want the point is always made up of x and y. Okay, so you need to sub in x into the equation here. Y equals to 18 plus 5 times minus 3 minus 2 times minus 3 squared, which you will get minus 15. Okay, so you get here like that. Minus 3 minus 15. Okay, congratulations. You all have completed the entire October-November 2023. Okay, if you all are all good, type 1. Okay, type 1 for this last question. 101. All right, awesome. Okay, I'll send this to you all. Later, I'll post up the recording. We shall move on to our next paper. That's all for October-November 2023.